welcome to 22 News at 6. I'm Barry Krieger.
And I'm Laura Hutchinson. 5 days after Hurricane Sandy, and still millions of people in the Northeast are struggling.
22 News reporter Lisa Rodriguez traveled with the American Red Cross volunteers to Westerly, Rhode Island. She joins us live from Mesquamaket Beach.
A lot of people from Western Massachusetts have some pretty fond memories of Mesquamaket Beach here in Westerly, Rhode Island. But unfortunately, in the wake of Sandy, it looks a little bit different than it did this summer. Take a look behind me. You can see that Sandy essentially pushed the sand from the beach into these businesses and into the roadways. And although there's no access right now, they won't let us down there. We've been told that the beach itself is pretty much a rocky mess. And this is just one of the locations that was hard hit by Sandy that local volunteers from the Pioneer Valley chapter of the American Red Cross are headed out to assess the damage. Dozens of Red Cross volunteers from across Western Massachusetts dropped everything this week to travel across New England surveying damage from Hurricane Sandy.
In Western Mass, we were spared, so we're very fortunate, but the need is great out here.
From their temporary headquarters in Middletown, Connecticut, they are bringing the essentials to those who are coping with Sandy's wrath.
It's wet. There's a lot of water damage.
In Westerly, Rhode Island, popular Mesquamaket Beach is almost unrecognizable. Now that the water is calm, the damage is clear. Iconic businesses now condemned, a summer hotspot reduced to piles of sand and debris.
Devastating. You know, I've been coming down here since 1960. It's never been this bad.
Here on the popular Atlantic Avenue, it wasn't just the ocean that came into these businesses and homes. It was also the beach itself, leaving several feet of sand inside. But like many communities struggling with devastation, the focus now is on moving forward.
I think the way everybody looks at it is it's going to get rebuilt, and it'll be as good, if not better, than it was before. So we'll be back.
And as you can see here back live in Westerly, Rhode Island, even as the sun sets, work to clean up this area and rebuild is already underway and continues. And those volunteers from the Pioneer Valley chapter of the American Red Cross will be here in Rhode Island along the Connecticut shoreline and in New York for as long as they're needed. Reporting live in Westerly, Rhode Island, Alicia Rodriguez, 22.